Now, in this tutorial, I understand that in the front page, we say that calculators is allowed. Hello, Elda. Hi. Yeah, okay. Then I understand that you can use calculator, right? But for simple calculation, right, shall we just use mental sums to do it? Just to train our mental sums. If we don't use our brain all turn rusty. Oh, okay. So while doing it, I want the chat function here. The chat function is supposed to help you to type all the answers onto it. Okay. Okay. Who else? Still waiting. Never mind. We just carry on. Okay. First question first. When you do this, I know calculator can use. So we want to do this. Okay. Reduce them to simplest form. All these we should use what? Mental sum. Why? Because we are now make use of the common what? Common multiple. So common multiple of 24 and 100 is actually 4. So when you divide by 4 is 6, you divide by 4 is 25. Okay, so it's 6. Sorry, 20 divide by 4 is 6. Divide by 4 is 25, right? Sorry. Okay. Next one. Now, in school, I noticed the students, what did they do, because I'm a school teacher also. You know what students do? I cannot understand now. How can they do that? 24, they write this 6 out of 25. Now, in exam O-level, whatever exam you take, if you write this, the marker has the right to mark you wrong. Okay, what is the reason for that? The reason is they ask you to fill in the blanks, right? So if this is a blank, they will mark only anything that is on the line. Anything below the line, the marker has the right not to see that. Therefore, you will mark as wrong. Okay? Bear that in mind. There are many students who do that in school, all right? Which is not acceptable. O-level also standard one. So whatever O-level doesn't allow, school will not encourage. That's all I can say. Okay. All right. I want answers, please. Get your mental sums working. When I have this, I have 210. I have this divided by 100. 210 divided by 2. Okay, what is the common factor? Will be 5 first. 5, 20, 10, 2. 5, 20. Yeah. So if you further divide into simplest form, this will get down to 21. This will get down to 10. So it will be 21 out of 10. Now, in school papers, we always encourage students to make them into what? Mixed number. Okay? Unless the question say them into improper fraction. If not, usually we will put them into mixed number. Okay? All right. To check with you, a few of you here. I would like, thank you. Wow, very good. Without me telling you, you know what to do. Very proactive. That's great. Yeah. Okay, I want to check with you. During your first term, right, you all have the WA, so-called weighted assessment or topical test. Does that paper allow calculator or not? Tell me who you are. Tell me there is any, even with the what WA1, WA2 is okay. Just tell me you are able to use calculator or not. Okay, yes, for allowed to use calculator. No, you are not allowed to use calculator for set 1. Okay, tell me who you are. For those who say yes, that means for those who say yes, that means, yeah, you are lucky enough. Okay. Wow. Okay, all right. Sorry, Hao Lun, you are saying that 100 instead of 10. Have I amended that one? Is everything okay? Thank you. Okay. That's very sharp of you, Thank you so much. Yeah, yeah, correct, lor. You know, do you understand why the school is doing such or not? Do you know why? Why do they don't allow calculator? Because the teachers want to make sure that you are using some mental calculation and you are good in that. Because in time to come, you are very reliant on that, which is not so healthy. Can I? Okay, let's go on. Parts. Okay, this one is 2 wholes 1/10 instead, not 100. Okay. Express each of the following percentages as a fraction. So it must become a fraction. Again, it must be a fixed number and it must be simplest form. Okay, so no, not this one. I want to go to number 2. As a decimals, percentage, and also simplest form. Okay, so this one is expressing them in the what? From decimal 0.23, you change it to fraction of 23 out of 100. Okay, so when you divide, you get 0.23 for this answer. So 0.23. Now, this one you must use some of your number sense of, because 23 is very small. It's less than 1 whole. So you will get to 0. As a percentage in the simplest form. Okay, so they want simplest form. They don't even need to do that. Change to simplest form. So this one is changing the value into whole number. If it's a fraction, then you must change it to simplest form, okay? All right. B, 2.112 is actually 2 wholes. Actually, if you want to change it to mixed number straight away, then that things are easier. If you change it over 1,000, you must have 2,112 and you multiply by 100%. So with that, you reduce them to the simplest form, and then you get down to 211, right? Over 10. Is it 211? Oh, so now they wanted the simplest form. So you can't do this yet, okay? Because simplest form, what you need to do is to have a fraction as a percentage in the simplest form. Okay, so this one, they don't want decimals, definitely. So you have 2,112, 2,112 divided by 10 first, okay? And this one must come in percentage. All right. So in fact, if they ask you for the simplest form, you don't leave it like that. You just have to change it to 1.2%. All right. Okay. So for 2,112, can I put it as 2 over 10? Can I say this is equals to 2,112 in the simplest form here? Right? So we will say 2, 1, 1, and 1/5% for the final answer. All right? Can straight away. Yes, very good. Some of them just use this 1, 2. Can that would be 2, 1, 1. That means okay. Let's do this. Second method 2. Yeah, yesterday we were just talking about introducing method, different method. Okay, method 2. If we say 2, 1, 1, 2 multiply by 100%, and then you get 1, 2. Then you get 2. This way also can. All right, but this one is in form of decimal, okay? But this is in form of fraction, then you just change to fraction. 211, 2 out of 10, okay? And you get 211 and 1/5. Very good question, Thank you for asking that. Okay. All right, next question. So far, okay? Can this one is something like recap of what you all did in the primary school also. Because if you don't touch it now, in time to come, when you come here again, you will have be lost. That's scary, Okay, let's take a look at this. Number 3. Okay, number 3 says the value of a 4-room apartment in city S increased by 22.5% from 2020 to 2023. In 2020, which is the earlier day, the apartment was valued at 484,622. Find the value to the nearest dollar in 2023. Now, in your younger days, okay, well, you sound so old, not that old lah. I mean the younger day as in like last year when you're in P6, P5, you're used to draw models to show this understanding. Okay, of course you can still use back lah. It is not an issue. Okay, so there are various ways that you can do it. The authentic way is always use percentage solve. If you require the model drawing, then just go ahead. Okay, let's do in column form first or see how we can do. Okay, city S increased by 22.5. So it started from 2020, right? So this 2020 is the original. Okay, we have to say original 2020. And then it will go to 2023. It increases by 22.5%, meaning to say when this is original, it is forever 100%. And it was increased by 22.5. So this one will be 122.5%. This has shown an increase over time by 22.5%. Okay. So in 2020, it is 484,622, right? So you're now required to find what is the value now in percentage for 2023. For those students who are with me for a while, you will understand what do I mean by the word overhead bridge. Okay, overhead bridge is one of my so-called way to remember how to use shortcut. Okay, now I put them into proper column, right? I put them into ratio form, right? If you look at it, they are actually equivalent ratios. It's just that they are in different form only. So what I did is I see the question mark, I go up my escalator, right? You need to cross the overhead bridge. So whatever here question mark, I just need to write 122.5. And I cross the bridge. When I cross the bridge, I need to divide. Okay, divide here. Cross the bridge. So what I divide by 100. I get down my escalator. Now I have to multiply. What do I multiply? 484,622. Now this one is a very powerful tool because this can apply anywhere. So before I just go on, I need to check this overhead bridge, right? Method. This is the method. Okay. Can you help yourself with this? I have introduced this method in various classes. So yeah. Yes, Li Rui, I answered earlier. You can. Okay. All right. So if this is something new to you, then probably